Hello.
Hello. It's so good. There's not. You might just think there's two of us right now.
Nope,
No,
you'd
no,
be
no.
wrong.
There is four of us
Chop.
right now.
Chop. Change.
Oh, yeah.
Next one.
Ooh. Where's the next one?
There we go.
Yes. So tonight, joining, you've got me, Natalie. You've got
Me, Ross.
Ross. You've got,
Me, Alice.
and you've got
Me, Georgia.
Georgia. Yay! So we're all with you for tonight. You're in for a treat as we are looking at Connected, as you can see behind us. We're going to be talking all about that, playing games around that theme. But to start us off, so you get to know each one of us, we're just going to tell you something interesting about us. Ross, you start us off.
Something interesting about me.
Whilst you're
I'd
having a
let's-
thing,
yeah.
I'll do some shout outs. So we've got Anastasia with us tonight again. Hi, Anastasia. I love that I love this. Let's get the Bridge Youth Party started. Yes,
Oh,
let's get the
yeah.
Bridge Youth Party started, definitely. And then we have got Mary, Julia, Helena, Eva. We've got a few guys on there. If you've not already said hello, say hello in the chat because we'd like to know you're watching. Okay.
Oh,
Ross?
the interesting fact. It's not that interesting, but I've got two cats.
Two cats.
Yeah, two cats. No big deal, but yeah, two cats.
What are they called?
One's called Drew and one's called Toby.
And which is your favourite?
Toby.
Toby.
You shouldn't have favourites. You don't have favourites, do you? Do you? Does everyone have pets at home? Do they have favourites? Because it's usually the one that's more affectionate, isn't it, towards you?
Yeah, maybe.
Is that the same with children, Natalie?
No.
No.
You can't have favourite children.
No.
Yeah, Alice.
An interesting fact about me. The only interesting fact about me right now is we're actually having a big house extension.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That is exciting.
Yeah, downstairs and upstairs.
Wow. At the back? Oh,
Yeah, at the back. An extra lounge and an extra bedroom upstairs.
that's very exciting.
Yeah.
That's good.
That is really
Yeah,
exciting.
that is.
I'm loving that. Good one. Georgia.
My interesting fact. Well, actually, I only thought of it because we don't have any pets, and I
Yeah.
guess it's kind of on the similar wavelength, but not. That inspired by Natalie and Helena, who are both very into their plants. I got a plant to put in my room in July, and it's still going now.
Wow.
Good one.
So I'm
Is
just,
it grown bigger? Is it a lot bigger?
you know, it's not exactly thriving, but it's the same as it was.
Right.
So
Consistency.
it's
Good.
better than going, isn't it?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
And some plants have seasons.
Yeah, we're going with that. It's
Yeah,
gonna-
sometimes they'll just have a sudden growth.
Yeah.
So
It's a
Yeah.
little bit, maybe,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah.
I like that you use the word thrive because we are going to be talking.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a nice plug there, Georgia.
It's all right.
Did you see that? It's all right. Thrive. My interesting fact is that I really, really dislike baked beans.
Wow, I am the
Yeah.
opposite. I really, really like baked beans.
Yeah.
To the point where I eat them out the tin,
Yeah.
just nice and cold.
Oh.
Yeah, what
That's
I do is,
not nice.
because you get a full tin of beans, it's too much. I'm thinking, I want beans on toast, but I don't want a full tin. So I scoop out. So I have a good big spoonfuls of the cold beans,
Yeah.
and then I'll cook the rest. So I use a full tin that way, so I'm not wasting it.
Yeah. No,
I don't know why.
dislike
Just
them. I
while I'm
wouldn't do it.
waiting for them, I like to eat them from a tin.
Do you know, well, most people that I encounter are really shocked that I don't like beans because I feel like it's quite a generic food that a lot of people like. And doesn't
It's an English delicacy, really.
Really, yeah. But do you know how a lot of people may not have watched Friends, but on Friends there's a moment where Ross admits he doesn't like ice cream and they're all really shocked about it. And sometimes when I come out with the fact that I don't like baked beans, I get the same response as Ross got for ice cream.
It's only right
'Cause
that you should get hate for it, I think.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
it's not that bad. It's not as bad as ice cream. I feel like ice cream's very universal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But baked beans, it's not too bad.
Yeah. If I've got any other people out there that don't like baked beans, let us know because I want to know.
Oh, let us know if you love them like me. Anyone else eating from the tin? Just me.
Who's with Ross and who's with me?
Just me, maybe.
Michaela prefers spaghetti hoops.
No. No.
I don't like them either.
I like them, but they're not even on the same like level as baked beans.
We've got Rebecca Seed once. Rebecca Seed has said she loves your hair, Alice. Just a nice
Thanks,
shout
Rebecca.
out for that.
Can I get a compliment? Someone send me a compliment my way.
Have we got a shot of Alice's hair? Was she on camera then?
Oh.
There you go. You're right.
Thanks, Rebecca.
Yeah. So, the other thing to mention is, as I said, do say hello, but obviously another reason why you need to let us watching is so you can go on the scoreboard because we are going to be doing games tonight. So, yeah, everyone's coming up with like the baked beans.
Natasha's a baked bean fan.
She loves
She had a
them.
bowl of baked beans. And that's
Today?
quite bold, just to have a bowl of baked beans.
Yeah.
I used to do that. I've not done that in a while. I like a bowl of baked beans with like some bread and butter. That's quick, easy dinner for you there, guys.
Someone said they love them, but not from the tin. I'm
Not from
quite
the
sure who
tin.
that
I love
is.
them, but not from the tin. Fair
Michaela's
enough.
with me. Thanks, Michaela.
Yeah,
for that
fair
one.
enough.
Oh, Anastasia's giving Ross a compliment.
Yeah,
She
you
likes
got
your
your
hat.
compliment.
She likes
My
your hat.
hat. Is that
She
Felix?
likes, no, Anastasia.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, shall we go for our first game for tonight? And the first game, some of you may have played this because it is quite like a popular game in families, I feel. And it's Linky. That's the kind of game it is, where basically what you have to do is we're going to give you some quiz questions that have like a word as an answer, and there'll be 4 of them, and you've got to work out what the link is between them, so how they are connected. See what we're doing there?
Connectitude.
That's what we're doing. So you've got to see how they all connect. So Ross, give us an example. So we're not actually
Okay.
wanting to know the answer of the question. You've got to think about the answer of the question and think,
Yeah.
okay,
So
how
there's 4 questions.
could it
You've
go?
got to get the answer for all 4 and then figure out. Have you just said that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is if you guess before, you can guess at any point. So if
Okay.
you get it on the second,
Yeah.
put it in the chat.
Are we just going to go for it? Shall I just go for one?
You do it as an example.
All right, okay. So the first question is, Robinsons are famous for making which type of concentrated fruit drink? Okay?
Yep.
Yep.
Squash.
Are you answering it?
Well, I'm thinking, but I'm going to do it out loud.
Yeah.
Squash.
Yeah,
Is it squash?
So that, squash.
Squash.
Next one.
Alice is
Pinocchio's
good at these.
insect friend was called Jiminy.
Cricket.
Yep.
Squash. Cricket.
What is the name of Britain's favourite mint
Ball.
with a hole?
Is the link ball?
Nope.
Sport. Ball.
Sports.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
So that, the next answer was polo, then it was golf, and obviously they're all linked to sports.
Yes. So I hope you get that. Put it in the chat, the word that links, and you'll get points if you get it right. And what do
Yep.
points make?
Prizes.
Prizes.
Ross, you go again.
Okay, here we go. Oh, this one should be pretty easy, guys. First question. Prince Charles is the prince of which country? Think outside the box a little bit on that first one. Second question. What is the name for the black and white pedestrian crossings in the UK? Next one. Who blew the little pig's house down? And then finally, Leonardo. Is it Michelangelo? Yeah, I almost said Michelangelo. Raphael and Donatello are all mutant ninja what? So there's 4 questions there. Have you got all the answers for them? And what's the link? Have we got? We'll see what they come in. Some people are answering the. They're answering the questions.
Have you got the?
Do you want to know the link here?
Well, don't say it out loud.
I know it. Yeah.
I think someone may have said it.
No one's. Oh yes.
Someone has.
Someone has said it. Michaela Squires has said it. Oh, someone said it before?
No, Michaela.
It was animals.
Animals. So basically, that's the thing.
Yeah, a few people are answering the question. Don't answer the 4 questions that I read out. Yeah?
Yeah.
Because a few people were doing that. It was Wales, yes, the first one.
Yeah.
But that was a bit of a trick question.
It was.
Yeah.
Because it's a country, but also means It's an animal. But yeah, so the link was an animal. Well done, Michaela.
Okay. The next one. Okay. We'll go for this one. When you have two of something, like shoes, for example, you call them a what? Next one. What did little Jack Horner pull out of a Christmas pie with his thumb? I'll give you a clue. It rhymes with thumb. Next one. Which company makes iPads, iPods, and iPhones? Ross knows it. Next one. Complete this song. In pajamas, are coming down the stairs. I did not know I was going to be singing tonight. So they're the ones. Oh, we have got the answers in there.
Yeah, quite a few.
And the first one to answer was Charlottera. It is fruits, but a lot of you got that right. It's a good one.
Yes.
Ross,
Well done.
you're up next.
Yes, next one. Well done, guys. Okay. No, I don't like the look of that one. Sorry. Didn't look that good. No. Okay, we'll go with this one. It's I think it's a bit easier, but okay. What is a baby pig called? Next one. What noise does a donkey make? What type of animal were Flopsy, Mopsy, Cottontail, and Peter? And finally, name the bird of prey that flies at night and is thought to be very wise. Have you got that one? Do you know that?
I think so.
Do you? Wow, let's see what. Nothing yet.
Yeah, people are slow on the. If it takes a while, we can give them the clue.
Okay.
But we'll just
Yeah.
give
We'll
them
see
a
how
few
they go.
seconds. Oh, we have.
Yeah,
got
we got the
some
answer.
Yeah.
through. Yeah,
Natasha
they're all
was the
coming
first
through.
in there.
Natasha was there.
It was Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh.
Obviously, Piglet, Eeyore, Rabbit's Owl. All characters from Winnie the Pooh.
Okay. I will go next. What did Aladdin rub to make the genie appear? Number 2. Daffodils, tulips, and other spring plants don't come from seeds. They come from another object that begins with B. What is it? The 3 men in the tub were the butcher, the baker, and the what maker. That's
I wasn't listening.
And then 4, a game of football is often called a begins with M.
A game.
Oh, we've got the right answers coming in. One right answer anyway.
What?
Chelsea. It's actually things that make lights, but I'm gonna give lights.
Okay.
Michaela's got. I love this game.
Chelsea
I always
actually said
have.
Harry Potter for the last
is
round,
good
which I found was quite funny. Because it's not Harry Potter.
Yeah, you're a big Harry Potter fan, though. I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Are we doing another?
Yeah.
I don't like the look of that one. Let's have a look. Okay. So, what is the biggest bird on the planet? It lives in Africa. What does the C stand for in KFC? What type of animal was Mumble in the film Happy Feet? And last one, what type of small, hairy, egg-shaped fruit is often eaten with a spoon? It's green inside. I think it's a bit tricky. Not tricky, but there's another element to this one you've got to think about. Do you know it?
I didn't listen very well.
That's really nice to know.
I was looking at these.
It's nice to know when you're not listening to. Right, okay. I see people saying, oh, we've got it. Someone's got it. It's Chelsea again.
Ooh.
It was birds that can't fly.
Birds that can't fly.
Yes.
Was one of them avocado?
Avocado?
I didn't listen.
No, kiwi.
Oh, kiwi. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, avocado can't fly either, actually.
Yeah. Should we do one more and then see
It's
later
actually
if we want to?
farmyard animals. Where'd you get a penguin on a farm? That's funny.
Yeah.
You don't get penguins on
get
farms,
penguins.
Natasha.
Should we do one more and then see if we want to come back to some later?
Yeah, sure.
I'd like this game.
Sure.
Should we just have a night of Link
Yeah.
It?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Have you got another one that's good there, ready?
There are a lot of animal ones on mine.
All right, I'll go for this one.
Go on.
Whose grandmother was eaten by the big bad wolf? Number 2, what is the most common fruit juice people drink at breakfast? Number 3, Snoopy's best friend is called Charlie who? And number 4, who lived with the 7 dwarfs in the famous fairy tale Snow? What is the link between all of these? What connects them? Connected.
I only listened to the last one, and I'm gonna guess off the last one.
Yeah.
There's a few answers in there.
Oh, we have got the answer through, and it's Anastasia with colours. All coming through. Chris was right. The fruit juice that you have at breakfast normally is orange juice. But yeah, so that's that. Okay, we're tallying up them scores, which is good. We're going to go to another game, and the next game is what's in the box, but with a little bit of a twist. So here on my table to the left of me, there are 3 boxes. We're going to do different ones throughout the night. And basically, there is an object in this box, but we don't want to know what the object is. We want you to tell us who it's connected from. So it'll be from things that we've kind of either had on Instagram or on live streams. It'll be somebody who's connected. It might be quite a difficult game, this, but I think we can do it. So what you first need to do is you first need to guess the object, and then you need to think about the person that is connected to that. So a clue would be, we could have had a horrible drink in there, and the person it's connected to is Ross, because he's had to drink a lot of horrible stuff on live streams, haven't you?
Yes.
Throughout 2020.
Sadly. Yeah.
Yeah. So I hope you get the idea of that. But we're first going to go for the nice flamingo box. Ooh. So what is in this box?
What's
Just rattle
in
a
the
little
box?
bit. But we're going to go to Alice, who's going to give us 3 clues.
Am I giving all 3? Yeah.
Give one and then a bit of a break, then go
Okay.
to the next. And then
Okay. Clue number 1. I'm not seen all year round.
That is a good clue.
Not seen all year round. Clue number 1. Clue number 2 is you will find me hung up. And then clue number 3, I can be shiny, sparkly, and glittery.
Whoa.
What am I?
Do you think you know what it is?
I think it could be a bit of a tough one, this one.
I think it could be.
What could it be?
I don't. Yeah, I knew it, but only because I was told it before.
Like, it does rattle. That's a clue. Has anyone guessed who? Oh, she's on fire tonight, this one.
Ooh.
Who is it connected? No, Bridge Youth, I need to correct you.
Oh,
It won't be something connected to us.
Oh.
It'll be other youth leaders
Oh.
or people.
We have actually put that on there. Bridge Youth have put on the comments it's connected to us.
Yeah, that's why I'm just correcting them.
Oh, okay.
To take it
Oh, you're
off.
correcting. Yeah, we're correcting ourselves. Wow.
Yes, we are correcting ourselves.
It's not
But
to do with us.
Chelsea, a lot of people got it right, but the person who has said who it's connected to is Chelsea, because she says it's connected to Natasha. And so they're not Natasha's ornaments, because Natasha's ornaments are way too way nicer than these. But we have got Christmas ornaments, decorations in it, and the reason that's connected to Natasha and Dan is because when they were on live stream, they showed us their Christmas tree, and they had loads of really cool Christmas decorations.
Have you
on.
taken your tree down yet, Dan? Still up. Still. It's down, now, he said.
now. The tree is
It's
down.
When did you take it down? Don't know.
Done. Natasha could tell us in
6th of January.
6th
Who's anyone still got a tree up? That would be impressive.
it would be.
Elliot apparently still got his tree up. No lights on it.
No lights.
That's a bit depressing, isn't it? Just having a tree with no lights on.
I think because of lockdown and everything, there are some people that are clinging on to it.
Yes.
I've seen quite a few of outdoor lights still up. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's
Just let
like
it
they still
go.
want-
Let it go, guys.
Let
Move
it
on.
go.
Move on.
Okay, so that's our first What's in the Box. We will do another one of them in a bit, but we are going to have a bit of a chat between us because we have been we're talking about connected, and we just like chatting, so we thought we would. If anyone does want to ask us any questions tonight, just put them in the chat and we will try our very best to answer them. But first of all, I wondered, what is your best Bridge Youth memory ever?
Ever.
Ever.
Wow.
Bridge
But I
Youth.
don't know about.
How many years have you been?
Oh wow.
at Bridge
lot of years. Well, I'm 26 now. When can you start coming to youth?
11.
11, and I've been coming ever since.
Wow.
That's a lot of Friday nights, that, isn't
I
it?
know.
Yeah,
Let me
that
work
is.
out. How long have you been coming to youth, Alice? Georgia?
I've been 7 years.
Mine must be 9 years.
9
Yeah.
years. Mine would take longer to work out than that.
Mm,
20 years. 20 years.
Wow.
wow.
That is crazy. 20 years of going to youth. But anyway, that makes me seem really, really old and kind of wish we hadn't.
Yeah, we
Gone
shouldn't have
down
gone
that
there.
route.
We should not have gone
down
there.
that But yeah, what is your best Bridge Youth memory? I'm not going to go that far back because no one
Yeah.
would remember.
No, I'm not.
Maybe like ones that.
I've got a recent one.
Yeah, go for
fairly
it.
recent. I don't know how long ago it was, but it came to me before. I really liked the night when we did the silent disco. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
That was a
That
really
was
good night. That was a lot
Yeah.
of fun.
Yeah.
And
I-
that seems like a world ago,
Ages ago.
an age
Ages
ago.
ago.
Yeah.
Do you know what I loved about that night is where everyone had the different lights on and stuff, and everyone kept going up to people like going, change,
Yeah, change it, yeah,
like
yeah.
that, because there was a good song.
Yeah.
And you'd get the few people that would change it and then be like,
Oh,
no, and change
Right
it back. And there was always the ones that were like slightly random song, and there'd just be two people in the room that would be absolutely loving it.
Yeah.
You actually had one of the channels was one of your playlists, wasn't it?
Was it? Yes, it was.
It
Did
was
I
you
not
and
win? Did
You
we
and
win?
Helena did one, and Jordan
Who
and
won it?
Michaela did one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah, I
big
think so.
rivalry that night. I remember now.
I think it was you and
I
Helena.
think it might have
I think
been.
you went a bit more mainstream. I think Jordan and Michaela went
Yeah,
a bit.
they'd.
Yeah.
Nobody
But
were
yeah.
feeling theirs, I don't think.
No.
Don't think anybody listened to it, actually. No, I'm only joking.
I think we should, when we are back properly with Bridge Youth, we
Yeah,
need to do
that'd be a
another
good
one
party,
of them.
that
We'll
would.
do another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Georgia, go to you. What's your
My
favourite Bridge Youth
favourite
memory?
memory. There are so many, isn't there? I think mine is one that's from a bit far ago personally, but I think people can kind of relate to it. Was probably my first getaway, and just kind of the memory is more that I was like so nervous to go, and it was a bit different, and like didn't maybe know that many people and things, but actually then by like the last night when we were having a party and we'd all worship together, and then we were just having a crazy dance party that actually in that such short space of time we got to know people so well. So I think that is one of my standout memories.
Yeah. And a really important question on that.
Yeah.
Did you do the whole go and buy loads of new clothes before going of your first one, or did you not?
Yeah, I feel like over the years of youth camp, like my suitcase has changed a lot, you know, and you don't know how many like muddy clothes you need and how many like different clothes you need, and I just end up taking everything, I think. So yeah, I did.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I feel like it's a thing, maybe more for us girls, that it's like all of us have like, you've got your youth camp purchases that were
Yeah.
bought especially to
Yeah,
wear
a
at
new
youth camp.
wear.
Do you do that, Ross?
What was that, sorry?
Like you get a new item of clothing to
Yeah.
wear especially for youth camp.
Yeah, probably. When I was in youth, I probably would have done, yeah.
New hoodie or
Yeah, you get something new, don't you? You got to show it off a bit.
yeah.
It's like going on holiday, innit? Getting holiday clothes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Alice, what's your favourite Bridge Youth memory?
I think I've got two. I can't decide. So one of them, same as Getaway, it's got to be our pranking. I feel like that's just always up there, doing the pranks at Getaway. But then also, similar to Silent Disco that I thought of, the roller skating night.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that
Oh,
night?
yeah.
I enjoyed the roller skating night.
Yeah.
But
A
yeah.
little bit scary.
Yeah. No, I thought that was a good night.
Yeah.
Roller skating.
We were all skating in a very small space.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was good night.
Yeah.
Someone's asking on here, I think, is it Felix?
I think it might be.
Felix, let us know if it's you.
Favourite getaway.
What's our favourite getaway been?
Gosh, there's been so
Ooh.
many.
Oh.
Ones that I went to, or just any in general. I always
Any in
remember the ones we
general.
did years ago. No, people won't even remember when we used to go with other youth groups.
Yeah.
They were always fun
were
because they're the
good.
most competitive.
When you get to do games against.
Yeah, they were fun.
They were good. Yeah.
My
I
mind's gone
can't
blank.
think. I can't think.
Sorry, Felix.
Sorry.
They're all just
Um,
good, aren't
My favourite Bridge Youth memory, I think, is when we changed the name to Bridge Youth and we had that night. That was quite good.
Yeah.
We had that video of going around town with the
Oh yeah, I
Bridge Youth
remember
and
that.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
That was quite a
Yeah.
fun night. Yeah. So, next one is yes, I'm working this out. We've got a family link going
Yeah,
on
I
here in the
noticed that.
chat. So
Yeah.
I'm just trying to work this out. And Anastasia's asking, does anyone know her cousin Avril?
Yes.
And
We
all
do.
we all know
We
Avril
do. We
know
really
Avril.
well. We know the Whites.
And Lawrence and Alicia
Yeah.
and Dave,
Oh, Caroline.
Caroline. We know them all.
Great family.
We
so
know
yeah,
them all.
shout out to the Whites there.
Yeah,
That is
shout
a
out.
great family connection.
Wow.
Let's get Lawrence on live stream one week.
Yeah.
We'll do
I
it.
was actually chatting to him the other day.
We'll
Actually,
do
we can
Zoom
get him
with
on.
him.
We'll get him on.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Shout out Uncle Dave, Auntie Caroline.
Okay, next question for us all is, why do you feel connection is important? So first of all, when we're talking about connection, we're kind of like talking about relationship and making sure we're having that connection with others. So why do we think that's important? Who wants to take that first? I feel
I
like
can
George
if
has
you
got
want.
something. You go.
I think connection's really important because you have that sort of thing where if you meet someone once and you maybe have like a 2-minute conversation with them, that actually you can, get to know a little bit about them, but the connection comes as you continue to keep connected, hence connection, and actually keeping up those different conversations and getting to know people and asking questions and learning more about people helps you, grow and journey with people.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the back of that, I was just saying, or I was thinking about how it just strengthens your relationships and your friendships. Like George was saying, that the more you put into it and the more you connect with what you're doing, the more you learn about it and things like that. And also, it gives you like if you're disconnected with whatever it might be, not necessarily like your friends or God or anything like that, it can be like a bit of like a confusion, almost like you don't, like a lack of vision, if that makes sense. So
Yeah.
the more you're connected with something, the more clearer vision you have, and like you can see the plan that kind of God's got for you.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. I think also like with what you two have said with like building the relationship, for me I then find when you're connected it's then easier to do those kind of uncomfortable things that might be like praying or worshipping or reading your Bible, because you've got that stronger connection. And with that kind of forming that connection, I find that I get quite a bit from reading like Bible stories, because like you can kind of visualize it and you know a bit more, and especially for me, it then gave me that bit more confidence to reach out to like God and to other people, and
Yeah.
to be a bit more comfortable and confident in making the connections that obviously we then know
Yeah.
are important.
Yeah. When I really think about this, I think about the fact that we were created to be connected, that like even the way that I believe that God created us, and I believe the way that He created us was not to be on our own, but to, one, have a relationship and a connection with Him, but two, to have a connection with other people. So, like, I think for me, that's why I see connection really important. Yeah, of things like that. So we've obviously made it clear that we've been to youth for quite a long time. We've been around for a while. So how is staying connected through things like life groups, when we have our small groups within your youth, or Friday nights, and just generally us as Bridge Youth, how has that helped you over the years in your life?
I think when I was thinking about this, I kind of took it a little bit for granted because I've kind of grown up in church, and I've like since I can remember, so I've kind of always been in a comfortable space where I'd know people, and then coming to youth, I'd kind of bring my friends along, and just having familiar faces and people you know makes things a lot more easier and more comfortable to stay connected. So you want to keep coming back. So when sometimes I know our friends I used to bring from school, they'd kind of stop coming or different things like that, it can make it a lot more difficult to want to come because you feel uncomfortable, you feel like out of your comfort zone, and you think like, well, what's the point in coming if I don't know anyone? But actually, there's always someone, especially in youth, there's always someone you're going to connect with, and the more you kind of jump into it with that kind of leap of faith kind of thing, the more connections you'll make, especially with friends and with God as well, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no,
Yep.
that's cool. Yeah. Anyone else? Anything to add?
I think something that I've loved about life groups and being at youth and getting to know people is that you get to like hear other people's stories, and you like hear what other things that have happened to people, or answered prayers that have happened, and that actually journeying with different people helps you get like different perspectives on things, and maybe stuff you wouldn't have thought of, or like something someone's read and they see something different that you haven't seen, and just having that relationship where it's not just you journeying through something, but actually you're getting loads of different points of view, and that actually in that you can see that God's goodness is in so many different places at so many different times, and how it shows up so differently in people's lives.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I think for me, I definitely value like the friendship that you get out of life groups. I know like the main thing I've loved about our life group is that you do journey as that kind of friendship group in that life group, and something that we always kind of said is that we wanted to be a life group that is a friendship group that's known to celebrate, not to compare.
Yeah.
And it's little stuff like that that you learn with a like group of girls that you are so kind of comfortable with, that like now I would never think, to go into friendship groups that would be negative like that. And it does just give you that little kind of sense of you're all going through something together and you can do it together. And like personally, when I've needed my life group, and there might be times where you feel like, oh, I can't pray right now because I'm in a certain situation or whatever, but your life group's there to pray when you can and to worship when you can. And I think then that it definitely then builds you stronger and gives you hope to know, if there is difficult days to come, that you would never have to face that alone or feel like you've got all the weight on your shoulders, because life groups, you carry it together, and you definitely journey together with your life group, which I know we have, and I appreciated that especially.
I think, like, even part of that, when you talk about connections, you can have, like, negative connections, can't you? Like, I know in my life there's been some connections that haven't been healthy, but I think what I have found in Bridge Youth, and especially with life groups, is being able to create them positive connections that, like you're saying, where you would kind of have that thing where we say, do you know what, we're going to decide we're not going to compare, but we're going to celebrate. And I know in our particular life group, there's been lots of different things like that, isn't there, where we've made decisions that actually, no, we're going to be a group that are role models for other people. We're going to be a group that does this because we want to encourage one another and we want to help each other, don't we, to be better in all of that. And I think for me, growing up in church and being connected and through life groups and things, I think I found that I've known that there's always been someone there, that if I'm going through something difficult, there are times, let's be honest, I know parents are in the room, but that may be in your room watching, but there are some times where you maybe like need someone else than your parents or people like that to support you and journey, and it's good to have both and to have that wealth of connection in your life, and that's what I found in Bridge Youth growing up. So yeah, but we'll come back to some more questions, and hopefully we'll have, like, if some people want to ask us some particular question. Someone has asked us funniest moments at youth. Oh, funniest moments.
Funny moments. Trying to think. My mind has gone blank.
I feel like Alice
come
has
back to
thought
it.
of one,
Have you
but
got
it's
one?
not one to share
No.
on live stream.
Funny. I'll have a think.
Yeah, we'll leave Alice's because I don't know what she. I feel like her friends might not appreciate her sharing. I've always enjoyed, and maybe it's just because I'm mean, but when we've done dodgeball and stuff, and every time we do dodgeball, there's always that one shot that's just like, ooh, and it's
Yeah.
kind of funny because you're watching
Yeah.
someone like looking really stunned because they've just been smacked in the face. And no one will remember this because this is when we were younger. We had a youth leader. Like, this is when I was a youth leader, but thingy, we were playing dodgeball at a youth camp. Aaron did a shot, and I am not lying. They didn't just get smacked and do that. They fully went flat out. Like, so they went
That's
from
harsh, that.
standing to on the floor. It was.
How old was the person?
How old?
Yeah, that got hit.
It would have been about 25.
The person that got hit was 25.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was a
right, that's
youth
all right
leader.
then. Oh, that's fine then. I thought you hit like a little
But
kid.
the youth leader that it was like a really girly girl.
Oh.
Like, as in.
It was a girl, right?
Yeah, no, but like, do you know one of those where everyone was like, ooh.
Is she all right?
Like, oh. But yet you really wanted to laugh because it was quite funny.
I have a random one.
Yeah.
When I think it might have been my first, I don't know if it was my first getaway or not, but I don't even know how we ended up happening. I was in Helena's life group and we were, I really don't know how it came to happen, but anyway, we had this like sachet of ketchup or mustard or something, and we were determined to pop it with that because we were trying to like hit it and pop it and it wouldn't pop.
Yeah.
So we were like, I wonder how much force it would actually take to pop it. And in the end, someone ended up jumping on it and then it splattered all out and went right down the side of Helena's shoe, and they were bright white and just, and I don't know if it was ketchup or mustard, but either would be bad down a white shoe.
Oh.
But it's funny to look back on, you know.
A lot of things happened to Helena like that. We had the one where her first ever youth camp, I was a youth leader at that time. She came up to me really upset because someone had split a glow stick all over her new jumper that her
That is not.
youth camp
Her
purchase
youth camp purchase.
that she had bought for youth camp, and it had
Suspicious.
glow stick.
That actually happened at our first getaway, a glow stick on Charlotte, all over a duvet, and then actually in her eye as well.
Oh, that's not
I
good.
vaguely remember
The
that.
lights went out, and Charlotte would be sat up with her eyes open, you just see little speckles of like clear stick.
Okay, if their parents are watching, she was okay.
She's okay now.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to another game. We'll go to What's in the Box, round 2.
Round
So this is the
two.
stripy box.
Okay, clue number 1. People often ask if I come first. Bit of a hard first one.
I've got it already. Just saying.
Wow.
Done.
Clue number 2. This thing comes from more than one animal. And it is usually used in the mornings.
Who
Am
is,
I?
people might know what it
Toothbrush.
is, but who's it connected
Yeah.
to?
Toothbrush.
I hope
What's the
people remember
connection?
this. We have got in the chat as well. Anastasia's said funny moment. She forgot his name of who it was, but they had to drink something, and they then had to go up and throw up. And I was like, "Is he okay?" And it was one of the
She just put it on saying it was Aaron.
first weeks at youth
It
club.
was Aaron, do you know?
yeah.
Oh, it was
On
Aaron.
the stream, yeah. That was quite funny, actually.
I'm loving the chat tonight. Everyone's full.
Everyone's getting involved. Oh.
Why has Ashton said Milk Ross? Oh, right.
Isn't it?
Everyone's
Related
saying
to Ross.
I'll let you know that the object in
Milk.
here is not milk.
Milk Ross.
It's not milk.
I thought that was a thing at first.
I've
What's
just
a Milk
realised
Ross?
milk raw. Okay.
Oh, someone's put it in.
It is eggs. Who's it linked to?
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, who's the link?
Dan does keep his toothbrush outside the toilet. That is true.
Do you want to know?
Do you
Well,
find
I'm
that
sure we
funny,
spoke
Erin?
about this before.
Yeah, I think she's saying that's why.
Who said
Erin.
Dan was keeping the toothbrush outside the bath? Why are we talking? What?
Oh,
Oh, the
she
answer
thinks
is the
this
toothbrush.
isn't a toothbrush.
Oh, I was joking when I said toothbrush. But Dan does keep his toothbrush in his. Well, I don't know where he keeps it now, but I'm pretty sure it was in his wardrobe to avoid poo particles
Yeah.
getting on it. So if you have it in the bathroom, like most normal people, apparently, it's not hygienic. Just to let you all know.
But Danny's a very clean person. Like, very clean, isn't he?
You
Julia
say
says
that.
Nathan
You say
because
that.
he has chickens. No. Oh, Natasha.
Where is
oh,
he doesn't anymore. Where is it?
He doesn't now.
Is it in
keep
the bathroom
outside.
now?
Oh,
Wow, he's
Oh, wow, he's changed
backslidden.
his ways. Natasha's made him a better man.
Oh, he's got a case
Oh,
for
he's
it
got a
now.
case for it instead.
Is it? Can the particles
Yes.
not seep through the case though? Maybe.
who
We have the
knows?
right answer. The answer is Chelsea, and it is Ben.
It is.
It is Ben when he got the egg cracked over his head, which he
Oh.
thought was incredibly unfair.
That's life.
Classic.
So many
that is
people
the
have
one.
said that was a fix, you know.
I know.
It really wasn't, though.
It
I
wasn't
think
a
he
thing.
kind of still thinks it was, but it really wasn't.
Oh, poor Ben got it.
I know.
I was relieved for you, Georgia.
Thanks.
For
Yeah,
those that
rooting
don't
for it
know,
that
it
way
was
around.
that one of them were gonna have egg on their head, and it ended up with Ben. So
Yeah.
that was good. Okay, next game is, so this is a fun one. It's family connections. So what's going to happen is we're going to put a picture up, and that picture is a family member of one of us. And we're all going to tell you how we are related to that person, and you've got to guess which person is telling the truth. So for instance, like, a picture of my dad might come up. I might say it's my dad. Ross might say it's his uncle. Alice might say it's her great uncle. And Georgia might say it's a granddad. And you'd have to guess who's telling the truth. That's basically
I'm
it.
looking forward to this
So
one.
this is an exciting one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let's go with the first picture. Okay, so this
Okay.
is the first one. Alice, how are you related to this person?
Okay, so this is my auntie.
So Alice's auntie. Ross, how are you related to this person?
This is my mother's cousin's sister's daughter.
Okay. I'm related to that person because it is my sister.
Seems too easy, but
This person is my cousin's wife.
Cousin's wife. Oh, good one. Okay, so in the chat, tell us who is telling the
mad that I
truth.
remembered that one. I can't believe I remembered like the relation. It was a tough one to remember.
That was difficult. And the points are very close.
I'm not. Ashton's put it in, but I'm not sure she already knows the answer to that one. Just put the
Yeah.
answer in. It's not quite fair, that one.
The points are very close. We have heard, so it's all to win for. Yes, everyone has got it right. I was telling the truth. Did you know that, or do you think we look alike? Because it's divided on. Some people think we really do look alike, and other people think we really don't look alike. So, I'm
Yeah.
intrigued to know with. Okay. Anastasia wants a reminder of our names.
I'm Alice.
Wait till Alice. Put Alice back on screen.
I'm
That's Alex.
She's on screen. Who's next? I'm Natalie. No, I'm Ross.
I'm Natalie. Which camera I'm looking at?
Don't know. Luke.
This one. And then we've got.
And I am Georgia.
So there's the names.
Oh, this one I think actually. Sorry. Hi.
Okay, let's go to the next one. Let's see if the person looks alike to this one. Ooh, okay. We'll start with you, Georgia,
This is my cousin.
your cousin. This is my niece.
This is actually my cousin.
Oh.
Just saying.
Well, this is actually my cousin.
Whoa!
really?
Yes. Oh.
Somebody's lying.
Sorry, I'm just reading the comments.
What are people
I'm
saying?
loving the chat.
Someone says they think they're going to like you, Ross.
I think I'm going to like you. Oh, that's good. That's a good compliment.
Yeah.
Why is that? Why? I want to know why. Why? Why do you think you're going to like me? Is that Anastasia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Anthony.
I think
Yeah,
she's
that
on
is
that account now.
Anastasia.
Oh,
I think
is
it is
it?
Anastasia. I'd like to know why you're going to like me, but yeah, thanks for the compliment.
the person, someone has got it right on the picture. So if we can have that picture up again.
Ooh.
Ashton's got this one right. It is Alice. It's your
Yes.
cousin, isn't it, Alice?
That's my cousin.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah.
not mine. Fooled ya.
Yeah. Okay, let's go for the next one. Oh,
Oh, this is what?
This is so
Where does this one come
this
from?
Is so
This is an
my
old one, isn't
relative. My relative, this one.
Wow.
Okay, well, I'm going to start because I am related
All
to
right.
this person.
Okay. Go for it. Yeah.
And this is my great uncle.
Wow. Shall I go next? This is actually my great grandfather.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Wow.
I can tell you a bit
Alice?
about him as well. He was actually a shoemaker. Just to
Well, it wasn't because
no, he was a shoemaker. Okay.
Alice.
This is actually my great grandfather, and he wasn't a shoemaker. He was actually a baker.
Oh,
How many greats?
Baker.
3.
Three
Three.
greats.
Three
Wow.
greats.
Did they have
Georgia,
cameras back then?
how are
I
you
don't know.
related to him?
Well, this is my dad's great uncle, and he was just going through a tin of stuff, you know, like old pictures and things
Yeah.
the other day. And he came across this one. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
That's good. So who do we think is telling
Who
the
do
truth?
people think? I'm losing track
Who
of
is
like which one.
connected to this person?
What's the connection?
And that still got. You see the table he's leaning on? Still got it now. I use that in my kitchen to eat off.
That'd be good if you did.
Yeah, would
Because
actually.
we're going to say the answer. And the first one to put it in was
I'm losing track of which one's going on which now.
how I know
Yeah.
I
Does
have,
anyone know,
actually.
Helena? Do we know which one was? I'm losing.
I think it was Rebecca Seed.
Yeah.
It was, yeah, Rebecca Seed.
It was. Yeah. It was me.
It was Ross. Ross
That is actually my
related person.
great granddad, and he was a shoemaker.
Shoemaker.
So I believe. I asked my grandma today, and she said he was a shoemaker.
Cool. Next one. We might have to go through these quick, I'm very aware of. Okay, Alice.
Okay, this is my uncle.
Ross.
Oh, the pictures. Can I have the picture back up? There we go. Yeah, so I met this bunny a couple of years ago now, actually. No, this is my brother-in-law.
Brother-in-law. No, it's actually my brother-in-law.
Well, that's rude.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, my sister's husband.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
'Cause this is actually my older brother and my niece.
Oh, older brother and niece. Oh, he's telling the truth. He's got that,
That bunny
one.
outfit is pretty creepy bunny, that, isn't it?
Oh.
I could tell you where they are, though. Could you? What do you know where they are? I could tell you where they've gone on the trip, actually.
Well, that's a bit strange that you would know where my brother-in-law was.
Well, he's
Well,
gone to
where my
Peter
brother
Rabbit
is.
World. They're actually at the Peter Rabbit World, or whatever it's called, Beatrix Potter World. Yep.
Anyone could say that though.
I
It's
took a
pretty
picture
got
of
obvious.
this giant
Well,
rabbit.
Next to a bunny.
Well,
Okay.
has anyone got it?
I don't know whether they have, you know. They
No one's
haven't.
got it. Oh wow.
No one's got it.
Was it?
The answer, we'll just go with the answer and move
Yeah.
on because the answer was Ross. It's
It wa-
actually his brother-in-law.
Yeah, it's my
Helena's
brother-in-law
brother.
and
Oh, and
niece and that rabbit. Yeah, don't know who's in the rabbit.
They're
but-
a family relation.
Yeah.
Next one, please. Okay, who's related to this person?
Is it me?
I mean, Alice, go.
Through me. This is my oldest cousin.
Oldest cousin.
Oldest cousin. Shall I go? This is. I was gonna say something stupid. There. This is my gardener.
Gardener. It's a family relation.
Yes, my uncle does the gardening for us. It's my uncle. Okay, he looks young, but he's my uncle.
Georgia.
This is my cousin.
Your cousin. This is my second cousin. So
It's
who is
someone's
telling
cousin.
the
How did you get
truth?
hold of a second cousin's picture? I wouldn't even know who my second cousins are.
Yeah.
No, don't even know who mine are.
Second
What?
cousin.
What's a second cousin?
Like my cousin's
Oh, yeah, I
kids.
do know who my second cousins are.
Yeah.
Then actually, take it back.
I know my second
I
cousin.
do know that. Any second cousins watching? Sorry.
Okay. Oh, number 5, I like this. Okay, Jahir and Duta gone straight in with Georgia. It is Georgia's cousin. Good one. Next one.
Is that a doll? Is that a doll?
Oh, Alice.
This is my great-great-grandma.
Great-great-grandma. Ross.
Believe it or not, this is my great niece.
Right.
That didn't even exist.
Believe it or not, it's up to
So
you.
take Ross out of the equation.
Believe it or
for this
not.
one. This is actually my great-grandma. So my grandma's mum when she was little.
Well, this is my grandpa's grandma, so my
great.
great-great-grandma.
Ah.
Nice. So who do you think's telling the truth?
I think it's Ross.
I think it's
Yeah,
definitely
you're
Ross.
laughing, but
Great niece. Is that what you said?
I don't know. Great niece. I would say great niece. What would that even be? I don't
Yeah,
even know.
how do you have a great niece?
Well, you just. I bet you
She's
do.
really great.
She's really great.
She's so great.
I bet you do have a great niece somehow.
I have a great niece. As in, like, she's great.
It's really great.
Yeah. Okay, a lot are going.
Oh, that's why Anastasia. There was a girl in my year at school, and she insisted on being called Anastasia, not Anastasia. So Anastasia says I'm really funny. So that's why she likes me.
good.
Thanks.
Anastasia got that right. It was me. That is my great-great-grandma. No, my great-grandma, sorry. My grandma's
It's
mum.
my great-great-grandma.
Yeah, your great-grandma. Great-great-grandma, my great-grandma.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Who does this person belong to? Connected to?
This person is the one and only Granny Rita.
Granny
No,
Rita.
it's not. It's not.
Who is
It
it,
is.
Ross?
The
you.
Christmas. I got the Christmas tree from.
Who is
Is
the
there a
person?
Christmas tree behind? I can't even see from it. That is my.
No, it's a restaurant,
that's
I
my
think.
grandma Marjorie.
Grandma Marge. Grandma
That's Granny Marge.
This is my great auntie Sheila.
Well, this is my nana's sister, Auntie Kath.
Oh,
Auntie
I do see the
Kath.
resemblance.
It's not though,
maybe.
is it?
But it's not.
Yeah,
'cause
they
it's
do
my
look quite
great auntie
similar.
Sheila.
It's Grandma Marge.
Granny Rita.
It's my It's my great auntie Sheila.
It's Granny Rita. I can tell
Who's
you.
writing this?
She don't
one?
look like a Rita. It's
She
Marjorie. That.
does. She looks like a real.
She's a Marge.
We have got the right answer in, and it is Alice for that
Yes.
one. Good. I'm loving how quick people are tonight. It is good.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Oh, who is related to this person? Let's go with you first, Georgia.
This is my cousin's son.
Cousin's son.
So my second cousin.
Yes. This person is my nephew.
It's my nephew actually.
No, my nephew.
Nephew Jacob. Yeah. It is.
My nephew,
This
Levi.
person is my cousin.
Your cousin. Oh, who is
It's Jacob. We all know it's Jacob.
who is it? Do you know what? I think since Anastasia says it's because he's funny, he's like
He's loving it.
he's loving
like,
it. He's
I'm
like,
not
I'm
coming.
funny. Okay, who is it?
My cousin.
Okay, we have got the right answer in. And it was me. That is my nephew Levi. And Ashton got that. Surprise.
Surprise.
Yeah. I thought it might throw him that he's not that young now. Okay, next one, please. Okay. We'll go with Ross first.
This is my Auntie Pat.
Auntie Pat.
Yeah. Good old Auntie Pat. Makes a cracking roast dinner.
This is my grandma's sister.
Grandma's sister. This is my grandma.
This is my nana's mum.
Nana's mum.
So my great nana,
Great Nana.
great grandma, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I should have said fake Auntie Pat. Do you know when you got one of those fake aunties?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's one of them.
Yeah.
She's a fake
Friend
one.
of the family.
Yeah, friend of the family, but we all call her Auntie, yeah.
Who is guessed that one? Oh. We have got the right answer in, and it's Anna Morris, which I'm not sure whether that's David tonight. No, David's
No, I
with
think
Amy.
Amy's, yeah.
Yeah. No, it was Georgia. That's
It
Georgia's
My nana's mum, Dora.
Nana's mum, Dora. Hi, Dora.
What? That's not
Okay.
my Auntie Pat. Oh, no,
not
it's
your
not.
Auntie Pat.
Sorry.
Nope, it's definitely
Okay,
not.
next one. Oh, how are we connected to this baby? Oh, okay. We will go with Georgia first.
Well, before when I said it was my cousin's son, it's not my cousin's son because they've not been born yet. So it's my
Ah.
cousin's son, but
Yeah.
not his cousin's son. That was a lie.
That picture is actually a scan of my baby nephew.
Right.
Ross?
That's actually, I don't even know how you say this. Well, what am I saying?
I don't know. Your baby? Who is it?
Yeah, that is my baby to be.
Your
Yes.
baby.
Your baby. Well, actually, that is a picture of my cousin that was born in July.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's Kian, yeah.
Kian.
Okay, who do you think is telling the truth? This is the last one. No, I
Cat.
didn't say it was.
Is it your fourth kid now?
No, I said it would be my baby nephew. And we have got the right answer in, and it's Felix, because we've got some exciting news.
What is it?
That Ross and Helen are
What?
having a baby.
Whoa!
Helena, we'll have a wave
Helena's
from
down
Helena.
there.
She's down there.
Helena's
We can
having a
have
baby,
wave.
guys.
Woo! So they're having a baby, so we have the youngest member of Bridge Youth coming
Yes.
in August.
Yes, in early August. Yes, that's
Yes.
when it'll be arriving with us.
So
I didn't know what to say when it came to me. I didn't know if I was just supposed to say
throw
it.
you a little bit.
It
didn't
threw
it?
me that. But yeah, that is.
So we can have a big congratulations to them. Say congratulations in
Yeah,
the comments.
thank you, guys.
Okay, let's go on to a little bit more of a discussion. We are like running out of time tonight, but we can have a quick discussion because there's some few questions. I can't help but ask this question. Is that if you were stranded on a desert island, who would be two people that you'd want to be stranded with and why?
Easy. Who's going?
You go, Ross. I feel like you've got your answer.
Mine would be Warwick Davis.
Yeah.
If everyone knows Warwick Davis. Anybody watch Tenable out there? Got any Tenable fans? Yes, Ben on the cameras is a fan. Warwick Davis, because we can play Tenable together
Okay,
on the
yeah.
island, and I think he'd be a good laugh. And Jamie Oliver, because he can do the cooking.
Cooking, that's
Yeah.
a good one.
So I've got quizzing and cooking.
Quiz and cooking. Alice.
I think mine, just because of like being in lockdown and like being stuck in the house, I think me, Mary, and Isabel would be able to give each other good company.
That is, yeah.
Are you not bored of each other
Stranded.
now? You not want to meet someone new?
Not
No.
really.
All right, that's nice.
No.
That's nice.
That was just first
Yeah, fair enough.
people.
Not saying that
Yeah.
they're boring. I'm just saying.
Sounds
If you wanted
like
to mix,
it
if
is.
you want to mix it up a bit, that was all.
Who would you say, Georgia?
I think first initial thoughts would be like Bear Grylls.
Oh,
Because
classic.
I can't say that I have.
Yeah.
Well, I can't imagine that I would have very good survival skills.
Mm.
You know, I've got my Bronze Duke of Edinburgh,
Oh,
but I would think that's probably where it ends. So stranded
Yeah.
on a desert island.
I think you might
probably
surprise
Bear
yourself.
Grylls. Do you think?
Yeah, I think
But I
you
might
would.
take him just for moral support then.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
take him.
Along with me. And then secondly, I think maybe my mum, you know.
Yes.
Someone, you know, you've got Bear Grylls to sort out all the practical stuff, and then you've got someone that you just know really well.
Yeah.
I didn't think about family members. I went straight for the
Yeah.
celebs.
Yeah. I think I would take. I've forgotten his name, right? The guy of SAS, Anthony.
Oh,
Middleton.
Yeah, I know who you
Yes.
mean.
Yeah.
I'd take him. And I see, I'm really close to saying that I'd need my mum with me because I feel like I always need my mum. We're quite
Yeah.
similar like
We
that,
are
aren't we,
quite
there,
similar
mum?
in that.
Bit harsh on air and that, but okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Got to leave Aaron looking after the kids.
Yeah,
haven't
Aaron's
you?
gotta
You know,
look after
he's
the
gotta
kids.
be
Yeah.
stranded.
The aim is that I feel like Ant, I'm going to call him Ant because we know each other well now, we've
Yeah.
been stranded on an island. I feel like he would be able to get me back home to Aaron and the kids rather than just living on the stranded island forever. And my mum would be there to comfort me from crying because I'm missing Aaron and the kids.
Yeah.
So
That's cute.
You
that-
guys
that's
have gone
great.
real deep on this. I was just having a good time with Warwick and Jamie
Yeah, well,
Oliver,
you're
but-
going to be on that
I really
desert
thought about
island for
this.
years.
Yeah, that's
to
fine.
come.
We can do a
You're
lot.
there.
That's
We're
fine.
all escaping.
I was planning on
You're
living
still
there.
there.
I was planning on living there. Yeah.
Okay, next one. What do you think connection could look like during lockdown and COVID? So obviously our connection's a bit different now because of COVID and lockdown. How, like, have we got a good idea to stay connected through this time?
I think like a huge thing for lockdown has been like exciting opportunities because you've had to be a bit more creative with it, haven't
Yeah.
you? You're not just where, say it is people at youth or people at school, like you're always seeing them, so you maybe don't have to think as much. So I think for me, something that I've liked is even just something simple like sending someone a text, just like a checking in on them, or maybe like a postcard or something like that. Just something simple that's not too crazy, but shows that you're, you know, being consciously thinking about staying connected with people.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
We like
Can I
our
say-
postcards.
Yeah, on the back of that, I
Uh-huh.
think, I mean, we've quite our way into lockdown now, aren't we? So everyone's kind of knows about all the Zoom stuff and like things that everyone's been doing. But I think to the point we've come to now, it can become a bit like, we've become used to it, haven't we? Even though it's been different, we've become used to it. So I think I found useful, or just even thinking about just taking the initiative and actually, like George was saying, like texting your friends or being the person to step out first and do something is quite important. So yeah, if you've not thought about that, yeah, just kind of taking that leap and actually seeing if your mates are all right, or organising something that you could do online or something like that.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I think very similar, just kind of not just kind of thinking, all right, we're in lockdown now, we can't kind of speak, like we're locked in. But especially I enjoyed doing our encouragement challenge in youth, passing like the postcards, I think stuff like that, even though you're not passing a postcard to everyone, but you know that everyone's kind of getting that encouragement. I thought that was a nice thought of that we are connecting through postcards.
Yeah, no, that's good. I think I'd echo a lot of what you're saying, that trying to be creative and think outside the box. We've kind of got a bit lazy with this, but in our life group, we were chatting on WhatsApp at the start a little bit. We did set each other a few challenges. Well, I set them challenges which are really random, but like things like who could keep an object the longest on the head and stuff, didn't that? So just like fun things like that, maybe doing stuff. But yeah, just think creative and do something. I guess that's the thing, do something. Yeah. And then, so if you could, like in one sentence, say why you would encourage people to stay connected and live connected, why would you encourage people to do it? Because I really think, and I've noticed this in myself a little bit, there really could be the temptation during lockdown to just think, why do I need connection? I'll just like stay at home watching. I know you have to stay at home, but I mean, you just in your little bubble of watching TV and stuff like that and not even text someone or make that connection. So why would you encourage people to make that step to connect? Alice, I'm looking at you, sorry.
I think for me, I would encourage like doing the Zooms and doing things like that, because something that I've learned like in this year and last year is that, like, don't get me wrong, I would wish we could all be in the building, and like I wish we could do, you know, everything that we're kind of doing on Zoom in person. But I've also learned that to form the connection, it's not about being in the building, it's not about kind of, you know, being closer than 2 meters, but it is about what you put into it. And, you know, whether it is kind of saying, do you know what, I'm going to sign up to life groups, or I'm going to sign up to Tribal Wars, it's kind of just making that relationship. And, you know, if you don't take that step forward, then you will kind of lose your connection. And just not to rely on the fact that, oh, we'll be back in the building soon or whatever, but to just kind of adapt, even though it might be a bit like, oh, like Zoom and whatever, but to just kind of throw yourself into it, because you will get the connections and feel that same kind of sense of community and like united that we do feel when we're together.
Yeah, cool. Ross?
I would just say to have some fun, because of some of the things that we do online, like the Tribal Wars that we've been doing and the other things that we've got going on, that actually you'll find that you will have loads of fun. I know that I do. So if you're lacking in fun and you need some connection, get involved at youth.
Yeah. I think for me, I'd say get connected because the right connections will make you better. So yeah, and you can make others better by connecting with them. So it's a mutual encouragement.
Yeah, I think something that we've already kind of touched on about like how connection is such a journey and like your journeys together with people, that actually staying connected in the times where you know it might just be you don't really feel like you need a text or whatever, but that actually talking about the easy stuff means that later on down the line that you can talk about the harder stuff or like hard things that are going on in your life, or even so just even in this time now you might be finding it to be an easy time, or you might be finding it to be a tough time, but knowing that you've been on that journey of connection with people means that you know you can go to them and talk about something random that you ate for breakfast or something hard that's going on for you.
Yeah. And even just thinking about that, I think like where we've been talking about memories tonight, like in years to come, if you have stayed connected, you'll be part of them memories when years to come we'll be talking about lockdown and youth during lockdown, you'll have them memories because you've been part of it as well, which is exciting. Okay, we are going to do our last round of What's in the Box. We've got a few things to tell you, and then we are going to say goodbye. So, What's in the Box is third one.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? I wish we had a jingle for it.
Yeah, we
Next
need a
time we
jingle.
need a jingle
What's in
if
the
we do
box?
this again. What's in the
That's my jingle. Done.
What's in the box?
Okay. Clue
Alice.
number 1. I come in threes. Come in threes. Clue number 2. Practice makes perfect. And clowns use me. What am I?
Ooh. So we want to know who it's connected to.
As well.
Yeah. So the point is for the person who guesses who's
Oh,
connected
I've got
to
it. I've got it.
Go guess what it is and then who it's connected to. Your mum's not happy with you, Alice,
No.
because she has said about you picked your sisters, but what about your mum?
Ooh.
But your mum's recruited a bit of a squad
She's got a
that's
team
with
coming
Sarah. Well, Natasha's with Sarah.
Really?
Yeah. So
Who's not happy?
just to warn you that when you get home, your mum's not very happy with you.
I feel like though we can come home and she can like do what she does after all the getaways, all the washing and like.
Oh, I bet she loves that.
Yeah, she's got nice cooked meals because we're like.
That's not fair, that's Sarah.
So Sarah's
It's not
got
fair
the
on
washing
Sarah.
after the stranded island.
Yeah.
That is not going to be a good load of washing.
No,
Yeah, it's not.
no.
She secretly
At
enjoys
least, at least she'll get some like peace and quiet for a bit though.
True.
Yeah.
Well,
She
there
actually-
is there is
There's
Harry
always-
and Will though.
Yeah, I would say us girls are louder though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look on the bright side.
Yeah.
I've seen some of your TikToks.
She likes her ironing though. She'll complain, but she likes
loves it.
doing it. Yeah.
People have got the right that it is juggling balls, but the wrong person. This, I'll give you a clue, it's not as much on live stream, it's more on Instagram that you would know this.
Can't make it too easy.
I know.
Juggling
I am
down.
I heard from this
Did you hear
person.
her
I'm a little
juggling?
bit disappointed in this person because I was expecting
no.
when we come back to youth all together that they were going to be a pro juggler, that we could get them on
Yeah.
stage to show their talent. But I found out you can't even find the juggling balls
Oh,
anymore.
so it's a he.
So the practice has stopped, and
Giving up.
we've not
Yeah.
got
Can't
a
even find 'em,
So we
yeah,
need
wow.
a new juggler for youth because we need a new person who will be able to come back. I'm not really disappointed.
No.
That, like, I'm not.
Don't think anyone's gonna get it, are they?
Still got time
No,
as
there's
well.
no-
Can definitely pick it back up again.
Should we tell them?
He's got time. We do know it is a he.
It's not Ben.
He is the man behind. He's one of the people that makes this happen.
Yeah.
It's a Broadhurst. The clue's
it
out there.
is.
Elliot.
Chelsea's got it. It
Yeah.
is Elliot. I mean, I even kind of want the camera
Shame
to
on Elliot.
to spin round him. No, I didn't.
Shame
I've got
on him.
A nod in. He is a technical genius. It was Elliot, and it was.
But not a
juggling balls.
technical juggler. That's
Yeah,
what we
to be fair,
found
he
out.
has- he
I
has
still
been
think
a bit
he'd be
busy,
better
hasn't he,
than like
probably,
us
juggling.
guys.
What?
Yeah.
I think he'd be better than us lot.
Nope. Probably, yeah.
We've not even tried. I actually have tried because Erin can juggle and the kids all the time want me to try and juggle. So they'll go juggle and I can't. So I just throw.
No.
Anyway, so we need the winner, which is hopefully coming through now for tonight. But whilst we wait for that, and we'll have a drum roll for the winner, we have got a few things to tell you. We have been talking about connection, and this Wednesday coming, we have our youth Zoom life groups. I'll say that again. Wednesday night, live groups on Zoom at 8 p.m. So if you want to be part of that, DM us. We will need consent from your parents, but yeah, be part of it. I know there's a lot of you that are already part of live groups, and that's brilliant. We will give you the codes. So yeah, and then as well, this is exciting. So you all know that we are we join up with other youth groups to do Thrive, which is our summer camp. But we like to give you little, we don't want you to wait a whole year. We like to give you little Thrive days. So we have got a Thrive day coming up online. It's a Saturday night. It is the 6th of February. And we have got a really cool guy coming to speak to us called Shards, in which he actually does his own songs as well. So he's going to perform as well, which is be really cool.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to that. He's a great guy. So be part of that. We will give you more details of that. As part of that, we have got a Thrive magazine. Ooh. Am I going to Luke again or not?
Oh.
Yeah. A Thrive magazine. It's got articles from different youth groups and different people in there. There's an article that I've written from us, and then Ross, you've done a bit of a spread, haven't you?
Yes, there's something in there from me.
Because he's a photographer, so he's talked about the different footballers and stuff he's taken pictures of. So if you want one of these, DM us and we will send you. They are free. Free. So you can either email us, fostern@bridgebolton.com, or DM us on Instagram. So that's the information for you. But let's go to the winner. The winner. Can we have a drum roll,
I've got them up
please?
here if you need them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go.
Should we go
it.
for it? Okay, we've got top 3.
Oh, top 3. Okay.
Top 3.
We'll
So
save the drum roll for number 1.
So in 3rd place was Anna.
Anna.
Well done.
Well done.
Good job.
She was last week's winner.
2nd place, Anastasia.
Oh.
Another Anna.
Very good.
But topping the pile, drum roll.
Drum roll.
Drum roll, please. It is Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Hey.
Congrats.
Good job.
Good job.
We will get a prize to you. Well done. And that has been us. We have loved being with you. We'll all say goodbye.
Yes.
And we hope you have a great week, and we will see you Wednesday.
See you later.
See you later.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.